today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to beat a Hinox and a Stalnox in Breath of the Wild. So, as we know, there are three types of Hinoxes: the blue, the red, and the black. Going in order, red being the easiest, then the blue, and then the black. And then you have the Stalnox, which is the bone version of the Hinox. So for the video, I'm going to be showing you how to beat a black Hinox. And all you're going to do is take what you learned from the black Hinox and put it into beating a blue and a red, since they are far easier than the black Hinox. And we're going to be doing the Stalnox separately. So for the black Hinox, I'm going to be using the black Hinox that's tied into the quest of the three brothers, which is located right here in the Rubella wetlands. From the shrine that you would get for completing the quest, straight next to it is the Rubella wetlands. Now there's actually the Uten Marsh and the Hanu Pond. Both of these have one has a blue, the other has a red Hinox. Since all three Hinoxes are here after beating the black one, if you want to go and check out these two, see if you can beat them, then feel free to do that, but I'm going to be heading on over to this shrine right now. So guys, we're here now, and I'm going to be heading on over to the Rubella wetlands. So from here, it's actually just straight. Now since it's raining, there's not going to be much of a difference unless it is a thunderstorm, then be sure to de-equip any weapons you have. And since it's the black Hinox, it might have a metal ankle guard. I'm not sure if the other ones have one as well, but if it has the metal ankle guard, then be careful of that, because that will set or attract lightning, and you could get damaged by that. So the Hinox is resting on top of this plateau. As you can see, it's sleeping right there. You know, it's also got some bokoblins next to it. Those aren't a problem. Just eat before you start the battle if you're low on health. So I'm just gonna quickly eat a hearty durian. Always best to cook your food. It gives you more health and it's better for the benefit. But for right now, I'm just gonna be eating it. So I'm gonna see if I can long range that bokoblin. Oh, I woke up the Hinox. I'm not ready for that. I'm gonna hide really quickly. Does it see me or not? Alright, it doesn't see me. But either way, before we start the Hinox, I want to talk a little bit. As soon as we initiate the battle, it's gonna start running straight at you. It is pretty slow though, and you can actually sprint directly under it. So in the case that it does end up catching up to you, stop, turn around, and sprint through its legs to get behind it, and then hit it from behind. Now, if you do get behind it, it's gonna do the attack where it jumps on you, or it sits down. Be careful, because that does have a radius, so you might want to start using Daruk's protection, or just move. Urbosa's Fury also helps. Other than that, we want to check, what does it have on its legs? Let's see. It has a wooden ankle guard, so those are good for using on with fire. But since it's raining, there's no point. I'm actually just gonna head on up and start the battle. Now, as you start the battle, you want to be the first to strike, so get a little distance, hit the eye. There, as you can see, that's stunned it. Now we can get behind it, see if you have any good weapons. And actually, my bow just broke, so be sure your bow doesn't break during this battle. It's kind of annoying. I recently went on a Lionel killing spree, so I do actually have a couple of bows. I'm just gonna kill that guy. So he's awake now. He's gonna turn around and does he not see me? There, got him. So if you continuously keep your thing pointed at him, he's actually gonna cover his eye and chase you. Now that he sees me, he's just gonna chase me like that. So I'm gonna run. Since I'm not moving, he's not moving. But now, as I said, you can actually just sprint under him. He's gonna do this attack if you get too close. But just aim for his eye. Like I said, see, he's covering his eye now. That's not what we want. You can also just do the attack where you keep sprinting under him, and there, we've stunned him. And go up, hit him, and that's killed him. That's it. That's how easy it is to beat a Hinox. And if you have weaker weapons, you can actually just rinse and repeat this method of running under him and hitting the eye. It's a fairly simple method, and it does keep you a decent distance away from the Hinox itself. Oh, I didn't see you over there. It's always good to have arrows when you do this, because... Oh, Didn't kill you. Yeah, either way, it's always good to have a decent amount of arrows because you never know when you might run out. But that's literally all you have to do. And you can actually, if you have Stasis Plus, you can use that to freeze the Hinox. Since with Stasis Plus you can freeze enemies, that gives you a second or two to run or just relocate yourself. So now I'm going to be showing you how to beat the Stalnox, and the Stalnox I'm going to be using, you guys might have already seen, is in Harfin Valley. Actually, my horse is right over here because I think I already beat it. But I'm pretty sure there was a blood moon from there. I'm going to go check that out, but I'll see you guys over there. So guys, I've arrived at Harfin Valley, and the Stalnox is right there. So there was a blood moon from the last time I beat him. But since it's not night, he's actually not going to wake up. And even if you do have a campfire next to him and make it night, he's actually not going to wake up because you're right next to him. You actually have to leave the area. So if you were down there, you'd have to go out over to there. He'll wake up. Then you can fight him. So before we fight, I'm going to quickly go over it. He's the exact same as a Hinox. Everything for the Hinox, except now he's going to take his bones. He's going to pull his bones out and he's going to throw them at you. And instead of being able to just hit the body, you can hit the body, but it won't kill the Hinox. To kill the Stalnox, you have to knock its eye out, and then it's gonna die. If you knock the eye out, the eye has 1,000 health, I believe. You have to take away the whole 1,000 health. Not that difficult if you have weapons and say attack up armor. I'm gonna wear some attack up armor. My barbarian armor. This is a great armor choice. Here's DD is also good if you have it, but it is an amiibo armor, so a little harder to get. But just wear some attack up armor, and I'm going to be showing you what to do. So it is currently 2:50. He's not going to wake up, so I'm actually just going to walk back here and see if I can start a campfire. So guys, I'm going to be back right when it's night, but I'll see you then. Alright guys, I am back, and it is now night. But he's not awake, so it's probably because we're too close. I'm actually just going to go over that cliff over there, run a little, and come back. And I've actually seen, I don't know if it's everyone else, just me, but I've seen these guys wake up more closer to 10 o'clock. Oh, look, Frosh. But they wake up closer to around 10 o'clock. So you sort of just run around. Because at 9 o'clock, there's usually still light, right? So you won't wake up. You gotta wait until there's like no light. So it's 9:40, I'm gonna head back. It's been about 40 minutes in game time, so I'm gonna go back, check on him. Should be awake. Yeah, as you can see, he's awake now. So the great thing about the Stalnox is that since we're right here, we can actually get a couple of shots on him right now. Also, another thing to be careful of, he's actually going to pick up trees and try to throw them at you. So always keep your distance. Also, Stasis Plus comes in super handy here. And finally, bomb arrows also help a lot. So to start the battle off, we're actually just going to glide towards it. And it's always best to have the upper or like higher ledge on the Stalnox since it's so high up. Since we have to knock its eye out, we use bullet time to get its eye. I'm just gonna wait for it to face over here. And let me whistle a little bit. There, sees me? I'm gonna do this now. And do that. Oh, sorry, wrong bow. Wrong arrow. We're gonna go to bomb arrows and grab that eye. So, should get some health down. I'm just gonna keep hitting it until it's down to minimum health. And then now run. So you're just gonna try and hit the eye out. Oh, that didn't get the eye out. Oh no, I'm on a tree. That was close. But as you can see, he's picking the tree up. Not great, but we can actually, I think we can get rid of the tree. Can we? No, you cannot. Now that he's got the tree, we cannot get rid of it. Ooh, that was a close one. Is his eye not gonna come out or something? But yeah, the game of Stalnox is pull the eye out. All it is. He's gonna also he's got a great throwing range for a Stalnox. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier to beat these things in Tears of the Kingdom there. Oh, and you know, we didn't even have to hit the eye because we hit it so much with the bomb arrows. But the basic idea is what I was doing. You hit it, you get the eye out, and then you start hitting it. Hit the eye until it's dead. Bomb arrows are probably your best arrow, your best friend for these battles. But yeah. So guys, that's actually going to be it for today's video. I do hope you've liked this, and do consider liking and subscribing.